right, so I saw a great documentary. It came out last year on Netflix. It is called Churchill at War, but mostly it was by Dan Brown, the prominent British historian who's like really like with it dude. And so he like takes like ancient topics and even modern history, and he tells it in such like a relatable way that people get it. But basically talking about Winston Churchill. There's been tons of documentaries, obviously endless books, documentaries and movies. This one though was really good. What set this one apart is that they used AI to recreate a lot of his speeches. And so you get to hear him and like what you think is his own words for an extended period. And kind of a modern sense with modern sound quality and stuff like that. But when you really see it up close and you see kind of like a point by point how you saw a country that was kind of in denial about how it was going to go to war with Germany. And then he kept saying, no, we're going to go to war. We're not going to get peace in our time. Neville Chamberlain, he's like, that's not going to happen. He's like, we're going to do this and we need to get ready and let's be realistic about it. And finally, everybody saw it is exactly what was going to happen. And Hitler broke his promises and all that. And so they were at war. But he also got the country ready. And the country, they had tough times coming and they knew it, but he was so inspiring. And for me, it's just the ultimate lesson in leadership. But the things that he said was like, we know it's going to be hard. We think it's going to be long. When you're going through hell, keep going. It's so many quotes, but it's obviously beyond just the quotes and the sound bites. And you see his interaction with people and how many people he had to bring around. You literally had King Edward that said, we need to go ahead and like start negotiating peace and start negotiating terms right there. He said, we absolutely will not do this. He's like, no way. He's like, we will not be subjugated. The first thing, he's like, think it through. He's like, the first thing that happened is we'll have to turn over our Navy to Germany. We're gonna have to turn over all of our assets, all our military assets. He's like, we've never been subjugated. We're never gonna be subjugated. We're not gonna let that happen. He fought with everything. But he also, one of the things about a leader is you have to persuade people to your point of view. And so he persuaded the whole country, and then basically the United States, to come into the war on their side because they needed the arsenal of democracy to do it. And so most of us know that story, but to actually see the point by point and kind of hear it in his own words, it's been recreated by AI, is absolutely fascinating. So Netflix documentary, Churchill at War, 2024 documentary, it is awesome. I highly recommend it.